How high do you want to climb?
This is good, 2,500. Go ahead and level off here.
Okay.
So bring it back to about 2,600.
Okay.
And then lean about an inch. So I'm watching the highest CGT, which is historically the number 3 cylinder. So it's at 1225. So it's still a little bit on the rich side. So go ahead and lean it another half inch or so. Now it's coming up. So lean it some more. Coming up, it's still coming up slow. So a little bit more. Let's go over that way. Okay, so we're at 1250. That's good for now. We'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Let the engine kind of settle in. We're probably going to reduce power a little bit and then lean again. Okay, so we'll just hold it at 2,500. It's nice and smooth at 25. We don't need to go any higher.
Okay.
All right, so let's reduce throttle again until we get to about 2,600. That's good. And then lean. Notice you'll need a trim change when you get a power change. So don't be afraid to add a little trim as you need to.
Okay.
Okay, that should be good on the leaning. Give it a chance to stabilize. So at 2,600, we should be seeing around 6.5 gallons an hour. And so we'll just kind of sneak up on that. And then as you try to fine tune it, you can twist out on this one. I'm going to bump this power back up. Whoop. That was too much. Okay, my feet off the rudders here. Okay, so let's just do let's start with some coordination exercises. So just roll into about a 30-degree bank and then just turn about 30 degrees. Now remember, there's no real need to coordinate when we're just in a stabilized bank, because we're not deflecting the ailerons. We only need rudder when we deflect the ailerons. And so if you roll into a bank by deflecting the ailerons that much, we're not going to need a lot of rudder for that much aileron. If we just hold that bank, or that deflection, we'll eventually get to 30 degrees. It'll take a while, but we're continuing to roll, and so very little coordination is required.
Okay.
If we deflect them faster and more aggressively, we'll need more rudder. So when you're doing this, I'm going to deflect so you can follow me through it.
Okay.
When we're deflecting this, in order to get the greatest benefit out of the drill, we have to give it a reasonable roll rate to be able to see the adverse
Colin Romeo, 7 miles to the north, practice ILS 18 approach.
So, about that much will give us a reasonable roll rate so we can see the effect of yaw. Now, I'm not on the rudder at all. My feet are just sitting here. Okay? That's about the rate I'd like to see you do it. And then give it the amount of rudder that it needs to coordinate. Okay?
Okay.
Now see how high your nose is pointed?
Yeah. I was looking at the horizon, but not really the altimeter.
Yeah, and remember, just like on this side, you're going to have to kind of relearn what level flight looks like
Romeo.
in a turn, either way. And
ILS
great.
18.
It'll take a little bit just to kind of get that burned into your head. Look at that down there. Thanks, Coach.
That was elaborate.
Yeah.
Midwest National 41 Romeo, 3 mile final, 18 RNAV will go missed. Midwest National.
Experimental 2 Bravo Charlie departing Triple R to the southeast.
Okay, so when you're looking over the nose, that's how you're going to tell what kind of corrections are needed. You're looking over the nose and you're looking at the horizon, in relation to the nose. So you'll see the nose swing this way from adverse yaw. You'll see it do that. You'll see it drop down or raise up. So you really want to watch over that nose. So just watch my airplane.
You got it.
Just watch the nose, and you'll be able to see small little corrections. You see how the nose is yawing?
Midwest National 41 Romeo on the missed approach, ILS 18. Midwest National.
So by focusing over the nose itself, you'll pick up those little peripheral clues. Now, I'm not necessarily looking at a dot on the horizon. I'm looking over the nose, and I'm using my peripheral vision to see what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm not focusing like I'm trying to read the fine print, out there on the horizon. But that's where I'm looking. That's where my eyes are pointed. So when we go into a turn, so I want you to watch. I'm going to do no rudder coordination, and I want you to watch the adverse yaw by looking over the nose. Ready?
Yeah.
Now then the nose catches back up.
Yeah.
It slides this way and then it caught back up. Okay, I'll do it the other way. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
See how the nose caught back up?
I didn't see that one as well.
Okay.
Couldn't really.
Yeah. Okay, so ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me get pointed back over away from these houses. Now I'm just going to coordinate as I roll into that turn with a little bit of rudder. And I want you to watch over that nose, and you'll be able to see it track through the whole time. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'll do it the other way. by looking over the nose and using your peripheral vision, you'll be able to see whether it's slicing, okay?
Okay.
All right, one more time. And that's how we know how much rudder to use. We're not really looking at the slip ball. We're looking over the nose. Now again, let me show you with no rudder, and watch and see where the nose goes. Ready?
Yeah.
Did you see it kind of start to slice and then it like caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll do one more the other way, and then you'll fly some more.
Okay.
And here we go. And then it kind of like catches up. Okay? All right, your airplane.
My airplane.
I want you to get in the habit of looking over the nose, because that'll tell you everything you need to know. You'll see those small little things. It'll also tell you whether the nose is climbing or descending, because you're using your peripheral vision. Your eyes are looking out, and you're seeing the relationship of the horizon to your nose.
Okay.
Chelsea Springs traffic, Cessna 186, base to final runway 21.
We're not too close to Excelsior Springs, right?
Yeah, there's that little crop duster strip right there, but
Okay.
Excelsior Springs is way over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's get turned around and going the other way again.
Chelsea Springs traffic, Cessna 186, final runway 21.
Oh.
Is remember, it's not so much about the perfect stab at the perfect time. That's a mechanical approach. Okay, I wait 42 milliseconds, and then I stab 3/8 of an inch deflection of rudder, and I hold it for 17 milliseconds. You know, that's not what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We're simply reacting to what we see going on out in front of us. So you want to tune yourself in to what's happening over the nose. And if you see the nose going where it's not supposed to, then you use a little bit of rudder to make it go where it's supposed to. And so it's not so much like stabs and jerks and things like that. It's just watching and reacting. So, my airplane.
Your airplane.
So if we're turning, and I'm looking over the nose at the position of the horizon, I can very easily detect whether the horizon is changing position. Like right now, it's basically in the same spot in relation to the glare shield. But I can see it changing. You know, now the horizon just moved. It's no longer in the same spot. So I can see that, you know, the horizon is now well above the glare shield. Or likewise, I'm back to where I was, and I can see if it goes the other way. Now the horizon is in a very different spot on on the glare shield.
Yeah.
And so by tuning our eyes in, we can pick up those little shifts, and we don't need to use our instruments necessarily to tell us what's going on. We can use it to confirm what's going on.
Yeah.
So you could, that horizon is, you know, moving all over the place.
Uh-huh.
So we want to get our focus out the front so that it just becomes our second nature to watch where that horizon is using our peripheral vision and all that. And that's going to give you your best precision on where the nose is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The last few turns, I've been trying to just look out the horizon, see where it is. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of flashing my eyes back to the instruments to verify what I think is going on.
Yeah. Okay. No,
And-
you're doing fine. So I'm not. Don't think I'm telling you you're not doing it right.
Yeah. I keep looking at the instruments and expecting that we're flying level or something, and we're climbing or descending.
East,
Yeah.
bound for the left
Don't really feel calibrated yet.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for some more?
Ready?
You got it. Your airplane.
My airplane.
Let's try a little bit slower on the ailerons. Just a little bit slower, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good roll rate. What you just did there.
Midwest National 8241 Romeo is 6 miles to the south, practice for RNAV 36 approach, Midwest National.
Midwest National traffic, let's expect 399 is 5 miles due to southeast, inbound for the left tower, runway 18, Midwest National. Midwest National traffic, let's take 399, join the left downwind, runway 18, Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic System 186 is overflying the field from east to west at 2,700 feet. About 2 miles to the east right now.
Midwest National 41 Romeo is about a 4-mile final on the 36 RNAV practice approach. We'll be going against Midwest National.
I keep overshooting the roll on my left turn.
What's that about the roll?
I keep overshooting it.
Oh,
Like,
like rolling to greater than 30 degrees?
yeah.
Yeah. You see how high your nose is right now? So when you're turning to the right, then your nose is way up in the air.
Okay.
Guys, let's do some 30-degree bank 360s each direction. And I want you to try to nail the angle and keep the nose in the same position and find the exact spot where we're just flying a perfectly level turn.
Okay.
And you're on guard there. You can really reinforce that nose position in your turns. Okay, do you feel how we're uncoordinated?
Not really. I see it in the instruments, but I can't really feel it or tell.
Yeah. Okay. I want you just to feel in your seat. If you feel like your shoulders are going that way or that way, you'll feel yourself trying to slide along, and your shoulders are kind of holding you back. So focus on that, on your shoulders up here. Okay? Feel your shoulders?
Yeah.
Feel them now?
Yeah.
So we can use that. People talk about the seat of your pants, but feeling your hips and all that are not very sensitive. They're way down there, all your weight's on them. But your shoulders, even when we're just flying along straight and level, you can close your eyes and you can tell which way gravity is trying to pull your shoulders. Feel that? Feel your shoulders sliding. Which way are we slipping?
Well, the nose is going that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you feel how your shoulders are trying to push you that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can use that information to help you also. Okay, so now we're in a turn. So I'm going to roll into a 30-degree bank turn. Okay, can you feel it in your shoulders?
Kinda.
Okay, now I'm going to coordinate. So keep focusing.
I felt it change and kind of relax.
Yeah. So now your shoulders are not trying to slide you one way or the other. So you feel nice and even and loose. You feel your shoulders sliding now?
Yeah, I'm sliding that way.
Yeah. Now when we're established in a turn, it's hard to look over the nose and see whether we're coordinated or not. Just can't tell, you know. You can when you first start, because you can see it sliced the wrong way. But when we're established, it's very difficult. But we can feel it. Okay, let's go the other way now.
I don't really feel anything right now.
Yeah, we're pretty coordinated right now. Feel it now?
Yeah, starting to slide that way.
Yep. Even now when I'm holding it stable, you can still feel which way, it's trying to throw you, can't you? And now we're back to generally pretty good.
Now it's the other way. Okay.
Alrighty. So I kind of let that one get away from me. I let it drop a couple hundred feet. But I hope that that maybe helps tune in your sensitivity to your slip.
Yeah, I feel like I know more what to look for.
Yeah. Okay, so now, don't worry about the instruments. Just look out over the nose.
Okay.
I want you just to
I feel the nose kind of drifting.
you feel it in your shoulders?
Yeah.
You can feel it like a patch of skin is, pulling you.
I was pulling that way.
Pretty centered, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to do some Dutch rolls. And I want you just to look over the nose and pay attention to your shoulders, okay?
Okay.
And we're just going to feel the coordination. And you'll feel when you don't feel anything. And then you'll feel yourself slide when I get it wrong.
Okay.
Okay? Feel your shoulders slide sliding all over.
280, then pilot discretion down to 240, Endeavour
Okay.
4890.
That's probably enough for now on that. Hopefully now you're kind of a little more tuned in. I don't really like Dutch rolls because they're really hard to do well, and they don't really, you can practice them all day long, and I don't think it really helps actually all that much. But a little bit every now and then I think does help. I don't want to just keep doing Dutch roll after Dutch roll because I don't think that's the way to improve. But now that you're kind of tuned in on your shoulders, now you're in a good position to just kind of use that when flying around normally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing those Dutch rolls, my stomach kind of got upset. So.
Okay.
Thanks.
Here, you fly. That's the best way to cure that.
All right.
Your airplane. Okay, so. Let's go do some S-turns across the road. This is a good altitude. So we need to go this way, guys. And there's a road on the south side of the river, down in the flat over there. So kind of follow the river along to that little cluster of pump house buildings.
Cluster of what?
There's a little cluster of buildings right next to the river over there.
Oh, okay.
Head for those. So just follow the river and then we'll get on that road and we'll do a couple of S-turns. And we're not doing anything crazy, we're just doing S-turns. So we're not trying to make them snappy or anything like that. Okay, so this is good. We're going to start perpendicular to the road. So take us straight this way so we're parallel to the road.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. So just fly parallel to the road, and when we get even with the end of it, then you can go ahead and turn 90 degrees and set up your perpendicular line. You see which road I'm talking about right over there? That road right there?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's this one right down here, but that one's not as good. We'll use that one over there.
Okay. Yeah, that one's better. Drop the nose at the end there.
Yeah. Now see how your nose is still pretty high, you're continuing to climb.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, let's head on over to Midwest National. We'll do a couple of approaches.
Okay.
Traffic lane is clear on the Charlie.
That's the hangar side of it.
Midwest.
It's over here.
Oh. Oh, I see it. Okay, so mostly people have been using 1.8, so we'll come in on a 45.
Yep.
Okay.
Southwest traffic, Dr. 73 Foxtrot, left crosswind, runway 18, left traffic, Southwest Central.
Guy down there over the river.
I see him.
That's the guy with the Challenger.
Hi.
Okay, so pattern altitude is what?
18 or 1900.
Okay. So let's get on down to pattern altitude.
Central traffic, Dr. 73 Foxtrot, left downwind 18, touching low, Southwest Central.
So that plane just called on downwind. Okay, make sure you aim for the middle of the airport. Right now we're aiming for the approach. There you go. Otherwise you're going to short circuit your downwind time.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll make our radio call. We're 5 miles out. I'm going to make it. Midwest National Traffic, Sonic 604 Charlie Mike. 5 miles southeast, entering on a 45 for left downwind. 18 Midwest National.
See the guy on downwind. It's kind of rough in here.
Yeah.
Midwest National Traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, left base 1
Can we do a 360, give them more room? And I don't...
Yeah, it's on. She just called on base.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's that low-level mechanical turbulence that's starting to form up.
Yeah.
Sun's warming stuff up, and the ground is cold-soaked from a week of cold temps.
All right. Almost close enough to turn on to our downwind.
Uh-huh.
Back up to about 2600. Turning downwind.
Midwest National Traffic, Sonic 604 Charlie Mike, downwind 18, Midwest National.
Still don't see the traffic.
Just about ready to cross over the numbers.
Oh, I see him. Thanks. All right, so beam the numbers for first power reduction.
Yep.
What do we normally go to?
Go to about 1900.
Midwest National Aztec 159er Bravo at 3,400 to the southeast of the airport. We'll be going through the airspace to the north.
Okay, so right now you're doing 125 and your nose is pointed down. And if we continue on this, we're going to land in these fields out here. So you got to do one of two things. Got to raise the nose up a little bit, slow down, and stop going down so fast. And we're ready to turn, so.
Okay.
Yep. Midwest National Traffic, Sonic Space 18. So when you're in the pattern, don't be afraid to get it, around 100, because we want to be about 90 on base.
Okay.
Midwest National Traffic, runway 1124, taking off runway 18, departing to the south, Midwest.
So put it at about 1800 and just leave it there. Go ahead and give it a nearly full up trim.
Traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot.
Okay, start your turn to final.
Okay. They're still on the runway.
That's okay. We're going to go around.
Okay.
Okay, so control your turn so you come out on center line, and then we want to aim for about 70 miles an hour.
Okay.
See how you're getting blown over?
Yeah, overshot.
Yep. So we had plenty of time. We just got to account for the wind. Okay, so pitch the nose up. Aim for that 70 or 80 to 70. Okay, see how the wind is continuing to blow you off, so we're quite a ways off the center line now.
Yeah.
So we gotta get on center line, and then we gotta stay there with a good crab angle. Okay, so let's go ahead and go around. So mixture full rich.
Okay. Full rich.
Yep. And then slowly coming up. And control the pitch up. Keep going all the way. Okay, control the pitch up, and then climbing out. Remember to start climbing because we need to go around, so
Okay.
there's a tendency just to fly at high speed at low altitude. We want to get transition to a climb.
Los Angeles traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, final 1, and touching over Los Angeles.
Okay, go ahead and turn. Alright, I'm going to bring the power back just a bit. There we go.
Alright, we're at pattern altitude.
Okay.
Turning downwind.
Midwest National Traffic, Sonics downwind 18.
Getting blown towards the runway.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we're beating the numbers. Power reduction down to about 1900. Start trimming and pitching up for at least 100, if not about 90. And then when you hit that 45, go ahead and make your turn.
Alright.
Midwest National Traffic, Citabria 7650 Sierra is 10 to the northeast inbound for landing. Midwest National.
You're still doing 105, and we're descending rapidly. So get more up trim in.
Remain in the pattern, Los Angeles.
Get the nose up and let it start slowing down. There you go. Okay, so you can bring a little bit of power off. That's good. Okay. Midwest National Traffic, Sonics base 18. Okay, so 80 is good. 85, fine. We're just going to hold this. Our speed is looking pretty good. Go ahead and start your turn so we don't get blown. And get lined up with the runway. So we're going to get blown through final if we don't turn a little faster.
Okay.
They were already getting blown through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not used to flying this, so I'm trying to keep my airspeed.
Yep.
And lift good. I don't want to crank the turn around too fast, stall.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so we're generally lined up. We're a little bit high, but we're in pretty good shape. We're a little fast. Okay, smoothly go to full power, going around.
Alright, going around. Alright, full power, accelerating, and transitioning to a climb.
Los Angeles traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot.
Alright, coming up on pattern altitude.
18,
Okay.
you can go. Looking for that Sonic traffic, if you can give me a position update.
Turning crosswind.
Los Angeles traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, final 18, and still looking for that Sonic traffic. Los Angeles.
Turning bait, or downwind.
kind of a low, far out pattern right now. So you can see the angle of the runway is like, it's pretty flat. Yeah, you know, if we lost our engine here, we would not be able to glide back to the runway. So this is a bad place to be flying the pattern. Okay. You know, we need to be a little closer and a little higher. Height-wise, we're not bad, but for this far out, we're too low. So we ought to be over that road. All right, that's a good target for downwind. Midwest National Traffic, Sonics, downwind 18.
Area uncoordinated. Okay. There's our power reduction.
Yep. And about 1900.
And trim
put in about half the trim.
Okay.
And we want to get down below 100, yep. Okay. Watching for that 45 so you can make your turn.
Okay.
And we're controlling our airspeed. We want to be about 90 on base. And we want to be about 80 on final.
All right. Holding 90, turning to base.
Now see how the wind is already blowing us back, so we need to turn a little faster or we're going to get blown off. There you go, that's much better.
Okay. National traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, turning left, crosswind 18, remain in pattern, Midwest National.
Okay, bring your power back a bit, back to about 1700.
Okay, turning to final.
Midwest National Traffic, Sonics, turning final 18. Midwest National.
Trim. Still got blown a little bit past.
Yep, it's all about planning.
Midwest National traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot is left downwind 18, Midwest National.
All right, going around, pushing full rich.
Yep.
Power up slow. Accelerate. Controlling the pitch and climbing out. Alright, we got two guys pattern.
Yeah.
Midwest National Traffic, Satabria 50 Sierra, entering the left downwind for 18, Midwest National.
All right, we can climb, eyes. We're doing 145. No, we're not climbing.
Delta Echo's taking off from the ramp to the east, posting.
Alright, we popped pattern altitude, but
Okay.
turning crosswind.
Traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, left base 18, touching down Midwest National.
Making sure to give that guy space because he's
Yep.
coming into downwind.
Yep.
Alright.
Midwest National, Sonics, turning downwind 18, number 2, Midwest National.
Midwest National, Archer 72 Foxtrot, final 18, touching down Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic, Satabria 50 Sierra, have landing and traffic in sight, will fall in behind you.
Okay. Can't see him anymore. Are we overtaking him?
No, not really.
Okay.
We're above him and outside of him, so we're okay for now.
Midwest National Traffic, Satabria 50 Sierra, left base 18, Midwest National.
Alright, coming up on our first power reduction.
Midwest National Traffic, Grumman 28304 is about 7 miles to the north, inbound, full stop for fuel. Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic, Satavria 50 Sierra, base to final 18, full stop.
Alright, when we get past him, we can turn.
Midwest National Traffic, Archer 17 Foxtrot off the active, will remain
Watch
inside.
the airspeed, turning to base. Holding 90 on base, shooting for 80 on final. Alright, there's the rest of the trim.
Midwest National Sonics, base 18.
Power reduction. And we started turning too late. Alright.
Alright, let's go ahead and go around. We don't know what that guy's doing, so keep him in sight. If he's going to do a touch and go, we're going to end up passing him.
Traffic, Archer 17 Foxtrot left, downwind, 18. Touch and go, Midwest National.
Okay. See, it looks like he's stopping. Turning off.
Midwest National Traffic,
Alright, we'll do one more and then we're going to land and get gas and head back.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, we're coming up on pattern altitude.
Midwest National ASIC 159 Bravo 10 to the northeast. We'll be going to the south and then
Turning
into the
crosswind.
left downwind for runway 18, Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic, Grumman 304, it's about a 1 mile final here for runway 18, Midwest National.
Is that a new guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Midwest National Traffic, Sonics, crosswind 18.
Midwest National Traffic, Archer 17
There's our 45.
Remaining left, base.
Still a little bit low.
Midwest National, touch and go, Midwest National.
Midwest National, Grumman 304 will be full stop here.
Alright, there's the guy on short final.
Midwest National, Archer 17 Foxtrot final for 18, touch and go, landing traffic in sight, Midwest National.
Pattern altitude.
Midwest National, Sonics, downwind 18.
Still looks a little bit flat. First power reduction down to 1900. And trim. Gotta get below 100.
Midwest National, Grumman 304 is clearly active.
Alright, past the other guy. When we get 45, we can turn base. Turning base.
Midwest National, November 9916 Lima, taxiing from the fuel pits via the parallel for a 18 takeoff, Midwest National.
Alright, aiming for 90 on base. Power down a little bit more.
Downtown Tower, helicopter 436 Delta Echo is
Turning final.
inbound with Charlie to intersection Lima 3.
Look, I loved here a few minutes ago. We forgot to change frequencies.
Alright, kind of fast and overshot it. Alright, going around. Mixture's full rich. Accelerating. Another guy went around too. Trim.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 3979 Kilo is 10 to the west, inbound for landing, Midwest National Traffic. Okay. East of the field.
Midwest National Traffic.
All right, climbing.
Shot left downwind, 18, touch and go, Midwest National.
Turning crosswind. There's 1800. Alright, turning downwind.
Midwest National Sonics turning downwind, number 218.
Got someone straight out ahead a couple miles.
72 Foxtrot, left base, 18, touch and go, Midwest.
Saw them.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take it from here, guys.
Your airplane.
I got it.
Where do you want the trim?
It's fine right now. I'll tell you when I want it. I want half trim and then I'll want full trim.
Midwest National Traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot, final 18, touch and go, Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 379 Kilo is 7 to the east. We'll enter in a 45 for a downwind leg for 18, Midwest National Traffic.
Midwest National, Aztec 159 or Bravo, 2 to the southeast, turning 180 to enter into left downwind for runway 18 Midwest National.
Okay, half trim.
Okay.
Midwest National Traffic, Sonics base 18.
Someone's sitting at the whole
Midwest
shore.
National, Aztec 159 or Bravo is left downwind for runway 18 Midwest National.
Midwest National, Archer 70 Foxtrot, off the active, and will remain in the pattern, Midwest National.
And Midwest National, November 9916 Lima, run up complete, holding short for the landing traffic on 18 Midwest National.
Midwest National, Sonics base to final 18, full stop, Midwest National. Okay, go ahead and give me full up trim.
Alright.
So I got my speed under control. I'm using power to set my glide slope.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just holding what I got, using little bits of power, and I'm controlling my airspeed with my nose, and I'm just going to let it fly in a nice descent right down to the runway.
Okay.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 3979 Kilo is at a 45, 3 miles to the east. Looking for traffic. Midwest National Traffic.
Midwest National, Archer 72 Foxtrot, just entering a left downwind for 18, and will be remaining in pattern, Midwest National.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 379 Kilo is coming in sight. Will be number 2, Midwest National Traffic.
Midwest National, Aztec 159 or Bravo, turning left base for 18 Midwest National.
And Midwest National, Archer has the Aztec in sight, Midwest National.
And Midwest National, 16 Lima just snuck onto the runway behind the Sonics, hoping to get off.
59 or Bravo has you in sight.
Sorry.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 379 Kilo is downwind for 18, number 2, Midwest National Traffic.
And Midwest National, 9916 Lima's on the roll. Run 18, Midwest National.
Midwest National, 59er Bravo, turning final. Runway 18, Midwest National.
On the chopper.
Yeah.
Kilo National Traffic, Archer 72 Foxtrot turning left base for 18, has landing
Is there the traffic?
Yeah, go ahead and center it.
Really nice.
Midwest National Traffic, November 99916 Lima, airborne runway 18, southerly departure, Midwest National.
Kilo National Archer 72 Foxtrot turning final, land number 2 for the check, Midwest National.
Alright.
Midwest National Traffic, Cherokee 3979 kilos, turning left base for 18, number 3, Midwest National Traffic.
Alright, the kid's clear.
Midwest National, Aztec 59er Bravo, clear of runway 18, Midwest National.